Alright, so here's iron. And if you'll write this with me, this will make more sense, okay? So if I have iron right here, we're going to write the electron configuration for iron. So the first row is 1s, and we got 2 electrons represented by hydrogen and helium. And the second row starts with 2s here, and there's 2 electrons for lithium and beryllium, 2s2. And then after beryllium we get the boron, and all these over here, that's 6 electrons. So that's 2p6. We're still in the second row. That's where the 2 comes from. And this is the p sublevel region. That's where the p comes from. And all the electrons represented by those elements are where that 6 comes from. Okay? And then we get this section where we're starting the next row with sodium. And sodium and magnesium will give us 3s2. And then we get to the p sublevel over here. So this is 3p6. Okay? And then we're in the 4th sublevel down here. That's 4s2. And when we get to iron, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more electrons. So that's going to drop back 1 level, 3d, and I said 6, right? Is that correct? Okay, and there's no pulling electrons out of the s sublevel because we don't have an empty slot down here if we were doing orbital notations. Okay? All right. Now, put your finger on iron, number 26. Okay? That's element number 26. Put your finger on there on your periodic table and count backwards until you come to a noble gas. Noble gases are all these elements in this right-hand column here. And find the next lowest noble gas. Just count backwards till you get to the next lowest noble gas. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Argon. Argon is the next lowest noble gas. Okay? I'm going to write the orbital notation, the electron configuration for argon. Okay. Question is, what part of this electron configuration is exactly the same as this electron configuration? What part of iron's electron configuration is exactly the same as argon's? All the way up to 3p6. So up through 3p6, they're exactly the same. You see that? Okay? All right. When we learn about bonding, all of the action is going on in this section beyond the noble gas configuration. So this is a noble gas electron configuration, right? When we get to bonding, none of this is going to change. Everything that changes when we're doing any bonding is up here. This is called the valence level up here. Okay? And because nothing changes in the bonding except for this valence level, we can shorthand this part of the electron configuration. Okay? What we can do is write it like this. Iron, and instead of writing all this stuff, which is the same as argon, we're just going to put the symbol for argon in a bracket. So that's shorthanding all this. We're saying all this right here is going to be contained in that one symbol right there. Okay? So all we have to do after that is write out what remains. 4s2 3d6. Does that make sense?